My goal is that the kids come into my classroom that they feel safe academically, they feel safe spiritually, and they feel safe emotionally. And if they do that, you can develop all kinds of rapport with kids, find out what their needs are and how you can meet them. And sometimes you can't meet their needs except by saying, hey, I love you. But it's the interactions with the kids. I cannot remember any time in my life where I did not know I would teach, ever. I came in 1986. That's how long I've been here at Worthington Christian. But I took time off. I don't know the exact number of years. Probably 23 years is how long I've been teaching if you put them all together. I took a year off. I took 5 years off after my father died to take care of my mom. So this is my 3rd year back. But all together, I don't know, it's over 20 years. Before I came to Worthington Christian, I taught at Gahanna Lincoln High School until the middle of 1980. Then I was in South Carolina for a while, but I didn't teach there. I wrote textbooks for a while. My parents were helping me raise my 2 boys. I had 2 boys. I was a single parent. And then I reached a stage where I needed to move on. And the choice was education or seminary. And through, it's a long story, but through obviously God's hand, I ended up being offered a job here at Worthington Christian. And it was a great advantage for me because not only could I teach in the Christian environment, but I had my 2 boys with me. So we would go to school together. So our hours and our vacations were the same. So it was practicality as well as philosophically was a move I wanted to make. One of the greatest blessings, I think, are the surprises. It may seem strange, but you have the students that go through, you interact with them, you connect with them, and you don't see a lot of spiritual growth here. And then you meet them 5-10 years later, and you find out that what you were teaching and what you're interacting with them with different ideas that you think there's no way, okay, they were paying any attention or they got a hold of them. And you find 10 years later the Holy Spirit has taken those things and transformed their lives. And I always love that. That's one of the great surprises. And of course, just daily interaction with the kids. So, okay. What would it mean for me to accomplish forward together? Basically, the first thing it would mean to me is that there'd be more kids, okay? The more lives you can touch. How can that be in any way? Not a great positive, okay? Instead of reaching 300 kids, we can reach 500 kids. And of course, as an English teacher, our English department, I think it's the best English department I've ever worked with. And we have so many different interests and talents and things that we love to teach that we can't. Because I can only teach English 12, and Rhonda can only teach English 11. But if we had more students, then we have to bring in more teachers, and there's that, we can add some variety to what we teach and teach things that we really love, and haven't been able to teach in their full power because we can't, we don't have enough space, and that would be a tremendous advantage to be able to not just teach English 12, but teach these areas, modern poetry or whatever it is that I love and that I know, and I just can't teach it to the depth that I would love to teach it. How much difference can 200 more kids make in the world if they go out on fire for Christ, in whatever endeavor God calls them to? Because whatever God calls them to is their ministry, We're not lawyer to have to be a Christian, we're a Christian who happens to be a lawyer. Okay? And if I can touch 200 more people, if we can touch 200 more kids every year, 150 more kids every year, that's incredible, the difference you can make in the world in which we live.